In recent weeks, we've debated whether the city of Albuquerque should remove 2 plaques, cannons, and flags that mark Confederate skirmish here in the area. Some local leaders have called for the items to be removed. And this week, Mayor Richard Burry announced that the flags will be taken down. And Rob, many say, some including here at this table over the past few weeks that we've debated this, that it's important to recognize history and it should not come down. I'm not sure where you are on this. Is this a compromise in your view?
I think that it's a compromise that'll probably not please either side. I mean, the civil rights groups want the plaques gone, all of the plaques, the cannons gone, the flags down. The defenders of it say that the Mayor Burry has caved in to political correctness. I think I could probably live with taking the Confederate flag down, but I will quote what Paul Hutton, the UNM history professor, said, that we need to remember our history, not sweep it under the rug. So that's the heartburn that I get from this thing is that this really happened. Yeah. And it was only for 6 weeks, but we have to acknowledge that.
But I think the challenge here is that, and this is particularly in the plaques that are being removed, the challenge here is that what we saw was not actually the history. We had a plaque saying that there were Confederate soldiers buried in the plaza. No one actually believes that's true. And the Sons of Confederate Veterans, the group that put the plaques up in the plaza, are pretty well known for let's say, spinning the history of the Civil War. And so there's it's true, we don't want to whitewash the history, but we also don't want to continue to perpetuate an incorrect history or a glorification of the Confederacy.
Right. Mayor was in a tough spot, but he listened to everybody, didn't he? He really sat down with both sides.
The thing, I'm pretty far from a historian, and I'm also not very observant because I never noticed the Confederate flag.
You and everybody else.
A lot of people didn't.
Oh, it's
but
the national flag, not the battle flag.
Yeah, exactly. But I don't understand why it's up there in the first place. I mean, New Mexico wasn't a major part of the Confederacy.
Wasn't a state.
Yeah, so I think taking it down, to me, makes a lot of sense. We weren't supporters of the Confederacy.
Right.
I think if you want to talk about slaves, there were very few black people in New Mexico, but there were Indian slaves.
That's right.
And I think if you want to talk about the sad history of slavery in New Mexico, I think there ought to be something about Indian slavery also in the plaza.
That's an idea. That's interesting. Remember what you thought?
And
Compromise here?
The same view. To me, I see why it's a feel-good move. I think is very thoughtful about it. But again, it's not the battle flag. The battle flag is the crisscross bars with the stars. Yeah, no, the stars and bars is actually a replica of the Stars and Stripes. It's seven stars and 3 bars.
But can I ask you a question? For those who were on the bad side of slavery, does that make much of a difference? Is that
I think so. Because when I see a battle flag on somebody's car, that's a handy label for me to think, oh, you're a racist moron. I don't want to know you. So
convenient,
to me,
isn't it?
It's kind of the difference between our Stars and Stripes and the Don't Tread on Me flag.
There you go. We're going to wrap up, unfortunately. That's all the time we have. Join us online to hear what this week's panelists had to say about the bombings last week at the 2 churches in Las Cruces. I'm Gene Grant. As always, we appreciate your time and effort to stay informed and engaged, and we'll see you next week in Focus. Get a preview of what's coming up on the next New Mexico in Focus. It's easy. Sign up for our weekly email at newmexicoinfocus.org.